Welcome to TMT channel, always striving to become better traders. In this new video we will talk in less than 5 minutes about trading stress, identifying the root causes and finding solutions. Indeed, being stressed is not a pleasant thing. Stress usually appears when we perceive a threat. These perceptions activate the classic fight or flight response in our bodies, preparing us to deal with the danger. This process redirects blood flow away from the frontal cortex of our brain, leaving us less connected to our planning and reasoning center when we need our rational capacity the most. The problem is compounded when stress turns into distress, anger, frustration, anxiety, etc. Our first reaction to stress should be to identify where it comes from. Generally, there are three sources of stress in trading. Markets have changed and no longer behave according to our expectations. In this case, our stress is information. Just as we would feel uncomfortable moving from a safe place to a high crime area, our stress in the new market environment alerts us to potential danger. The appropriate response to this stress is to withdraw from trading, reassess our environment, and revise our plans. We need to adapt to the new environment. The best trades come to us. That requires an open and focused mind. The best trading ideas are of limited value if we execute them in a distracted state of mind. Our stress is self-generated, reflecting the pressure we put on ourselves. It's easy to be our own worst critics. When our internal dialogue focuses on everything we have done wrong or should have done differently, that negativity generates anger, frustration, and discouragement. Perfectionism is a great example of this type of negative internal dialogue. Good is no longer good enough. Cognitive techniques can be extremely effective in changing our internal dialogue. Our exposure to risk exceeds our psychological tolerance. Many times, traders feel the need to make money and convince themselves that a great opportunity is within reach. They increase the size of their positions, creating profit-loss volatility. When the market becomes more volatile, movements in the trading account can be difficult to manage. The perceived threat that stress creates is a function of the risk taken. Each of us has a different level of risk tolerance. The key is to trade at a size that is not emotionally disruptive. We can certainly have the opposite problem and not take enough risk in our trading. This creates a different type of frustration and distraction. Good risk management is essential for good self-management. The most important point is that stress can affect our trading for many reasons. By clearly identifying the source of our stress, we can determine the best way to move forward constructively. A surgeon would not want to be stressed during a procedure. Optimal performance requires optimal focus. Thanks for watching and give us a like if you appreciate this content. Subscribe, share, and comment below. Remember, don't worry, have fun trading.